Hello friends and family, welcome back to my channel. It's time with Belle. How are you doing? I know you are doing awesome in this pandemic, and trust me, we are going to pull through. Okay, let's dive into it. If this is your first time of tuning to my channel, thank you for coming. You are an awesome babe. And also to my returnees, you are the MVP of Time with Belle. I really appreciate everybody, okay? And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Click on the notification bell so that you get more updates from me. Okay, let's dive into it. So today in this video, I'm going to talk about disadvantages and advantages of living alone, or pros and cons of living alone. Okay, all right, let's dive into it. Okay, so I will be mixing it. Okay, I'll be mixing the pros and the cons. I'll try to be like points. Well, I mix it. Okay, all right. So one reasons or one pros of living by yourself is freedom. Yeah, you freedom. You like, how do I even explain the freedom? Like freedom everywhere. Freedom. Because personally, I like to go. You can't put it in like. I mean, I like to, it has to pass everywhere. So at that point, living by yourself, you can. I mean, half naked. You can just, roam. We're just wearing anything, and Charlie, you don't care, right? Yeah, so this is one of the freedom. Living by yourself. You get to be naked. You get to, just. And also, another cons of living by yourself is loneliness. Trust me, I don't wish loneliness for my enemy. Loneliness. It's not easy, because at times you want to talk to somebody. Maybe it's not every day you want to talk to somebody on the phone. Sometimes me and you kind of thing, the facial expression. It brings the like the vibe and everything. One time that I ever felt lonely, like lonely to the bone, was when I had an accident. Okay, I just look at my phone. So when the rescue team came, I was like, okay, you can't get your car towed, so get somebody to come and pick you. That's when tears started flowing down, because I don't know whom to call. Just look at my phone. It's not like I don't know whom to call. I have people to call, but at that moment, if you call, they can't get to your rescue at that moment. They are nowhere closer that they can get to you at that moment. So at that point, oh, don't you have any family member? Don't you have a friend to come and? I'm like, oh jeez, can you just quit it? Quit saying that. There's nobody. I was like, I'm sorry, I need to get my car out of here because I don't have anybody to pick me. I don't have anybody to drop me. I don't have literally nobody. So please help me get my car out of here. Like, okay, we'll take you home. Like, okay, thank you. So that day, it really hurt me hard, because you don't have anybody. You don't know anybody to call. Should I say life and death matter? But then there's nobody to call. There's nobody to turn to. To talk on the phone, I'll get somebody. Oh, I have a bunch of people. But at that moment, who is coming? Nobody. So that's one of the cons. It's not good. Disadvantages of living by yourself. Just imagine if you are even at home and you are sick, seriously sick. You can't even stretch your hand to pick your phone to even call the ambulance. Relatives start getting in. So it's really sad. And another one is if I mean living, another pros of living by yourself is you get to save. Okay, you get to save because if rent is 500, you guys will split it into like 250, and I mean your 250 gets into something else, and I mean you are covered. So you share the bills and everything. Everything is to be crying, oh, I'm going to pay this, I'm going to pay that. You're sharing, so it kind of help. Yeah, so really really save on food. And but like when it comes to me, about the, let's say when it comes to cooking, okay, for the cooking, I don't have problem with whether living with people or living by myself, because with the cooking I've always been a bulk cooker. Yes, I'm always a bulk cooker, like, because I work 12 hours, so I can't come home and be standing on my feet again, like stand on my feet again to cook. I mean, just food that I'm going to eat in one day or just a second, just be on my feet. No. So when I'm cooking, I cook for the entire week or entire month. Yeah. So just eat or finish. Like, I make sure that it's not going to just be 2-3 days cooking. It's going to be like 1 week, 2 weeks, a month before I cook again. Yeah, unless I'm craving for something. Yeah. So with the cooking, I don't have problem with that. But when it comes to rent, I mean, it helps because there's a big chunk of savings. So that one, it really, really helps. What else? What can we think of? I mean, I remember when Date Rush came in. That I have now heard Date Rush, so I went to, let my roommates. I started watching it, and she also got interest, and we started watching it together, and it was fun because at that moment, if there's nothing to do, everybody's in their room. You're busy on your phone, on your whatever, but that kind of thing, it kind of like brought some kind of a little bit of bond between us. Yeah, and you just be talking, watching, and be laughing. It makes the place lively, right? Personally, when it comes to music, I can be so loud. Yeah, I can be so loud. So that's one aspect that it doesn't help me if I'm living with somebody. If that person is also not loud with music, you get bored or something. Yeah. So for music, I want to disturb everybody, even to disturb myself. I want to, because Charlie, the music, if you are lonely or if you're alone, if you are not dating or those kind of stuff, you find solace in music, and you be singing the love song and the Church song and the like those kind of thing. That's what keeps us going, right? You are in love with the music, so I'm a loud music person. So if you don't like it, we can live together. That is me. But somebody like, oh, I want my personal space. No. I don't have problem with personal space. I don't have problem because, and one thing about it is I don't have problem with personal space. And one thing about, like, let's say my pros of staying with somebody is I begin to, I'm organized when I'm with somebody, but then staying by myself, disorganized. Capital disorganized. Yes, capital disorganized. But if I'm with somebody, I kind of want to meet it up to that person's feelings or expectations. So I don't acquire the space. I keep to minimum. I clean up myself. If I'm by myself, I just go eat and wait a minute before. I do some cleanup and because nobody's coming to tell you, hey, why haven't you clean? Why haven't you do that? Why didn't you scrub the bathroom? Why didn't you do this? But it doesn't make you disciplined, It doesn't. But if you're with somebody, you can become disciplined and clean up yourself and do all those stuff. So, but in all, at times to feel, should I say, lonely. But in all, looks like I like staying by myself. And I have never thought of should I say security, like safety aspect. Living by yourself, at times you can be scared and you don't even go to the room, you can't spend the night just by yourself. I've never thought of that safety, like, oh, somebody's going to break in, I've never thought of that at all. I'm not going to think of that at all because that won't be helpful to me. Okay, all right, guys, so what do you think? Do you enjoy, what about you? Do you enjoy staying by yourself, or do you enjoy being in a company? I mean, at this moment I don't have a choice, okay, because if you are single like myself, you don't have a choice. Like if you are married or you have a boyfriend or whatever it is, that one you don't have it. Like, should I say you don't have a choice? Yeah, I mean, either way around, if you are married, you don't have a choice to stay by yourself. But if you are not married, you don't have a choice to be by yourself. Yeah, I mean, vice versa, right? I'm kind of confusing myself. I mean, you don't have a choice in circumstances that you find yourself. You don't have your choice. You don't have a choice to be in that circumstance. I don't have the choice to stay with somebody. I don't have a choice to be lonely. I don't have a choice. It just happen. So guys, so if you like this video, please consider subscribing. Click on notification bell for more updates, and you want to share with me what you also think in the comment box. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos from Time with BEL. See you next time. Bye. Peace out.